Your dream is to become a mom. My dream is to help you get there. I'm Rebecca Gruenspan, a single mom through domestic adoption and an adoption consultant for over a decade. I'll be your guide, along with other adoption professionals and members of the adoption constellation, walking you step by step down this beautiful and complex path of adopting your baby. When I was going through the adoption process, I had no idea what I was doing, what I needed to know, or more importantly, who to trust. Well, after helping hundreds and hundreds of families grow through the beauty and complexity of adoption, I've learned more than a thing or two, and let me tell you, it's not always rainbows and butterflies. This isn't just another podcast sharing adoption stories, but it's for you if you're genuinely committed to diving in with an open heart, eager to learn everything there is to know about adopting a baby so that you can show up for yourself and your child in the best way possible. This podcast is for you if you're ready to put your newfound knowledge into action. Adoption isn't for the weak of heart, and it certainly isn't done when your baby gets placed in your arms. If that's what you think, I'm afraid you're living in La La Land. My promise to you is to keep it real if you promise to keep digging. We'll acknowledge the hard, and we'll also celebrate the joy that is adoption. You ready? Let's do this. Hello, and welcome to another episode of This Week in Adoption with moi, Rebecca Gruenspan. It is currently the end of April 2024. I cannot believe it's been a week since we launched our new brand. Thank you all for the love and the support and the likes and the shares and the comments that we've gotten. It has been such beautiful feedback as we hoped, and we love it so much and hope that you do too, and hope it resonates with a whole bunch of new people. Thank you so much. This week, let me talk to you a little bit about what's come up in discussions in our client community. One of the things that was posted in our client group is for families who have already adopted, what did you do while waiting for ICPC to clear? This is one of the questions that came up. Share the state and city you were in. Let us know what attractions, local sightseeing, restaurants, cafes, etc. you recommend other families check out. And I loved this post so much that I am going to share some of the answers, and it's going to be state dependent. But take advantage of being in another state for a week or 2 or 3 or whatever it is. Hopefully your baby's not in the NICU. If they are, this is a little bit of a different story. But if you are able to enjoy another city as a new parent, do so, and don't be afraid to get out and about. So one person said in the Arizona area, we saw the birth parents a few times near Scottsdale, went on a few morning short hikes, and stayed at a condo timeshare. I actually said we were in Utah in the summer. I took my son to a farmer's market when he was, I think, 1 day old. Don't worry, I was holding him close to me. I took him to see the Mormon Tabernacle Choir rehearse, went to different restaurants and did some shopping. And I actually shared an anecdote. I took my son into this cute little boutique. He was a couple days old. Of course, I was holding him. He had a diaper on, and I hear this like stream on the floor, and he's peeing right out of the side of the diaper. Clearly, I made a rookie mom mistake and must not have diapered him very well. But I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Like just a stream of pee in this boutique on the floor. Rookie mom mistake, but that was good memories and many runs to Target. One person said, we stayed in West Palm Beach, stayed in an amazing Airbnb just a couple blocks from the beach. It was April, so the weather was gorgeous. I'm a single mom, so I asked my mom to come for the week and my dad and stepmom to come for the second week. We spent the majority of the day just lounging and snuggling on our screened-in porch. We took long walks and ate meals in a variety of outdoor restaurants. had a couple of meetups with birth mom and her family. And we actually got cleared to come back, but had another week on the Airbnb. So we stayed an extra 4 days, just enjoying our little mini vacation. Let's see. We found the rental literally on the way to the airport because he was born unexpectedly early. Ended up losing money because I did a month-long rental and we got cleared in 2 weeks. Actually, I want to speak to that. But in my mind, given all the expenses of this process, it was worth it for the peace of mind. My parents and I still really cherish that special time in our Florida oasis. It got us off to a great start. I love this so much. And that's the way to do it. That's the way to begin your journey, right? What a beautiful memory that they had. And as far as the Airbnb goes, if you go that route, definitely tell them what you are coming for, and always start with 1 week and ask if you might be able to extend it if you have that opportunity. Most of the time they won't get booked up unless it's a really popular time. And then maybe you can go the other route and say, can I book it for 2 weeks? And if we cleared to get home, cut it short, and will there be a penalty? Let them know what you are there for. Usually people have a huge heart for somebody who is traveling to adopt a baby. So I definitely recommend that. There have been lots of beautiful stories about the Airbnb owners really bending over backwards to make it a special stay for the new parents. Somebody said, we were in Salt Lake City, we were adopting a 1-year-old and also had a 2-year-old with us. So our experience was a little different. We visited playgrounds along with both children's museums in the area. Lots of snuggles, pictures, and general happiness. It was cold in the mountains, so outside was not an option, but they were able to go home and got cleared in 2 days. One person said, feed, change diaper, sleep, repeat. Another person said, right? I'm befuddled by this question. I hold up in an Airbnb, and as you said, feed, change, diaper, sleep, repeat. Exactly. So you know who you are, but if you are in an area with friends, if you can go visit the birth family while you're waiting, if you can take advantage, do so. And if you are just wanting to sit in and snuggle your baby and eat, feed, sleep, change diaper, repeat, do that. But you don't have to. If your baby is in the NICU and you know that they might be in the NICU for some time, I recommend looking to see if there is a Ronald McDonald House in the area that you can stay at for free. They will feed you. There's usually washer and dryer. So definitely look to see if that's an option for you. They're usually beautiful and on site of the hospital. So look into that. And also take care of yourself. The baby is well taken care of. They are in a safe space. They are being loved and monitored and all of that. And if you need to take breaks, do so and go out to eat or go have a glass of wine or do something good for yourself so that you can refuel and have the energy that you're going to need when your baby comes out. Before we go on, we're going to take a quick break, but don't go away. We still have so much to talk about. The Adoption Roadmap podcast is sponsored by the Adoption Roadmap Academy, the only online program of its kind for hopeful adoptive parents like you who want step-by-step guidance, preparing for your home study, creating a compelling adoption profile book, choosing the right agencies, and more so that you can bring your baby home sooner. As an adoption consultant and adoptive mom who's been where you are, I'm going to guide you step-by-step through everything you need to know about the domestic infant adoption journey from home study to finalization. And the great part is you get to do it at your own pace with a supportive community behind you. The Adoption Roadmap Academy is a step-by-step guide to domestic infant adoption for hopeful individuals and families who are sick and tired of waiting forever. It's the first and only self-paced, adoption consultant-led program that shows you exactly how to navigate the domestic adoption process from home study to finalization. With our proven 4-step adoption roadmap model, you're going to be able to save time you can't make up, hours and weeks and even months of tedious legwork and research are done for you. You're going to be able to go at your own pace. No matter what else is going on in life, nobody's going to be breathing down your throat. You are going to be able to gain and keep momentum because everything is going to be spoon-fed for you in exactly the way you need. You are going to possibly even save money by knowing how to vet situations and working with the right agencies. It could save you a lot of heartache. You are going to be able to access this course anytime, anywhere, and get expert guidance and support, not only by me, but also by an amazing community who know exactly what you are walking through. Here's what you can expect inside. You'll be getting streaming videos, worksheets, bonus resources, an adoption profile creation, agency contacts, live streams to connect with other people, and unending education, all using our 4-step proprietary adoption roadmap model. Plus, you'll be receiving a bonus mindset step that I highly recommend for everyone. So if you're interested in starting your adoption journey and ready to fast forward and simplify your domestic adoption process, please email the word academy to support@rgadoptionconsulting.com today, and we'll get you started. Another thing that came up in our community was Birth Mother's Day or First Mother's Day gift ideas. So for those of you who don't know, the day before Mother's Day has become Birth Mother's Day, or as some people call it, First Mother's Day. So here are some ideas for that. One of our consultants has a subscription just to chat books. It's an online, it'll just grab pictures from your phone, which is a beautiful, easy idea. And then she gets this notification, says, okay, you've got enough pictures now to create another chat book, or you can set it up for once a month or however long you need. And it'll create a chat book and send it directly to whoever you want to send it to, whether it be yourself, which is a beautiful thing. You can collect for every month, or you can send that to your child's first mother or birth mother. That is a beautiful idea. One person said, our daughter's birth mom loves flowers, so we got her a nice bouquet and FaceTimed her on Mother's Day. Also, a scrapbook sounds fun. Another idea for Birth Mother's Day, again, the day before Mother's Day, we really like the Wear Felicity photo jewelry. Never heard of that. Give her one every year. Make sure you give about 4 weeks lead time when ordering. So shout out to them. One person said, I gave my son's mom a heart locket with a photo of him in it. That's beautiful too. All these are great ideas. Let me just see. You know, you can do a gift card if you think that's something that would be helpful. So there's all sorts of ideas. Some people I've heard done handprints or footprints of their child. If your child's a little older, creating artwork. Some moms don't even like that day. So maybe even ask your mom and tell them, you know, I know the day before Mother's Day has become recognized as Birth Mother's Day. Is that, you know, we would love to recognize you however you would love to be recognized. Is that a day that would be meaningful for you? And otherwise, just treat her for Mother's Day. You know, some people like that special day that's separate from Mother's Day, and others just want to be included in Mother's Day. We always just do Mother's Day. I don't know that I've ever asked her about Birth Mother's Day, but we've also sent her solace. They do beautiful gift baskets for birth moms to really recognize and see her and pamper her. That's a beautiful idea as well. Finally, I wanted to bring up the idea of being asked to be in the room with your child or your soon-to-be child's birth mom while she is delivering. We got different feedback about that. Obviously, it is such a beautiful honor and privilege. I know for me, I have never experienced a birth, and how beautiful. I would have loved that. And obviously respect the idea that she didn't want me in the room, and that's totally fine. But if you are asked to be in the room, remember that you are there for her, for the birth mom, taking care of her needs. While, of course, it feels a lot about you and what you're getting to experience, remember that at this moment, this is about her needs and it's not about you. I would say that is for the whole time in the hospital until she signs. This baby is hers, her time. This is about respecting her, loving her, getting the birth mom what she needs and what she wants. And it can be emotionally taxing on you. Here you are in a room with this woman giving birth to a baby that you hope will be yours, but isn't yet. And you want to be all in, and yet it's not your moment, it's hers. And, what do you need to take care of yourself? So you do need to kind of internally set your own boundaries. It can be a really highly emotional time. You're scared, you're nervous, you're excited. This is beautiful. What if, you might want to do things differently and yet you can't step in. So just kind of remember, ground yourself before going and remind yourself, I am here for her right now in this beautiful moment. And this is all about her, and I'm sharing in this experience with her. And try to remove everything else. And then hopefully in the end, for you, you have a beautiful story to tell. I am going to end on that note. So if you have any questions about the adoption process, the adoption roadmap, please ask it. Any way you can get in touch with us, support@rgadoptionconsulting.com. Our website, you can sign up for a consult, rgadoptionconsulting.com. You can comment in any of the posts wherever you're watching this below. Bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Adoption Roadmap podcast. If you did, I have a few favors to ask of you. First, please hit subscribe so you never miss an episode. And while you're at it, I'd love to hear your takeaways. Please write a review and let me know what you liked. And if you have a question or a suggestion on what you'd like to hear, I'd love to hear that too. Please shoot me an email at support@rgadoptionconsulting.com and let me know what you'd like to hear about. And if you have a question, I may just answer it online. Thanks again for listening. Tune in every Wednesday and Friday morning for a brand new episode of the Adoption Roadmap podcast. Until next time, bye-bye.